Now that special thing we were talking about was the Military Drill Hall of Fame. The original, or the official title is the Drill Hall of Fame. S&I has been working on this for more than a year, and when you think of the enormity of what began with Washington's troops and now has hundreds of thousands of both performance and competition drillers displaying their excellence, it's a bit daunting. After considering hundreds and hundreds of people and groups and other influential entities, S&I decided that 13 members would represent this illustrious group of initial inductees into the National Drill Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame has been posted online this evening, will be posted online this evening as soon as the ceremony is over, and will be able to be seen at www.drillhalloffame.com. Now, there are 3 historical influences that could not be here this evening. That's Baron Frederick von Steuben, not going to be here this evening, father of the All-American Military Marching, as well as the originator of the Blue Book. He wrote the founding American military manuals. Pretty much what the service is used today came from him. General Blackjack Pershing, father of the Pershing Rifles, founding military group for all competition military drill in this country, as well as the LaSalle Military Academy, the original powerhouse dominating junior ROTC drill for more than a decade in the 80s and early 90s. Their school closed many years ago, but their legacy lives on. Also, one of our members was awarded previously in the challenge, but we will be awarding something this evening for a cadet on his behalf. And also enshrined will be the cadets of the National High School Drill Team Championships. I can't say enough about you, and we're honored to induct you all into the Military Drill Hall of Fame. But the other 9 members of the Drill Hall of Fame are here this evening, and we're honored to present them with their Drill Hall of Fame membership on stage this evening. We are going to start where we should start. Paul Naki in the King's Guard. To try and separate these 2 forces, Paul Naki and the King's Guard, is almost impossible, as they are synonymous in excellence and historic significance. Mr. Paul Naki remains the world's most recognizable leader in military exhibition drill education, drill training, and performance drill. Beginning as a cadet, just like you, Mr. Naki progressed to be one of the finest drillers on the most prestigious private drill groups in the world, the King's Guard. We are honored to have John Ladd from Sports Network International present both to the King's Guard and to Paul Naki personally this evening their inclusion into the National Drill Hall of Fame. John? I call them the boys because I've had the pleasure of traveling to Hawaii when we were filming some of our materials, and I got to watch some of their unique training methods. They are an interesting group, and they are amazingly talented. Thank you all very, very much. Our second enshrinee tonight, the United States Army Old Guard Drill Team. Please step forward. For over 60 years, the U.S. Infantry, 3rd Infantry Regiment, the Old Guard, is the face of the Army. The U.S. Army Drill Team, as a part of the TOG, has earned international acclaim for their excellence on display. We are honored to have former Old Guard member First Sergeant Jim Tedeschi of Grant High School to present to the Old Guard members this plaque as an original inductee into the National Drill Hall of Fame. Our third inductee this evening, from New Guard America, Mr. Constantine Wilson. As the world's most notable civilian drill team with fixed bayonet, team founder Constantine Wilson has become a pioneer in the world of military exhibition drill. Holder of numerous Guinness World Book of Records in drill, New Guard America has taken military drill into areas heretofore unseen for over 2 decades. His routines have been performed in many continents around the world. New Guard America performances have always had a calm and flow that belies their daring and danger. It is my honor to have New Guard America presented their award this evening by Samantha St. Clair of Sports Network International. And Andres Ryan. Where is Andres? Oh, there we go, I'm sorry. Congratulations. Evan Howard, are you here? Oh, I love that. Ooh. Outstanding. Evan Howard, come forward. Our next inductee is Major Odell Graves. And I know he's in the building. Where is he? There we go. Major Graves served as a junior ROTC instructor for 29 years after a distinguished military career that included service on the Old Guard. Major Graves gave of himself to thousands of youngsters in the greater Dayton, Ohio area through his own program, as well as the many other programs he helped to start in the area. His team dominated drill for decades in Ohio and has always been a strong competitor at the Nationals through his original school, Colonel White, or after the name change, the same school with the name change, Thurgood Marshall High School. No instructor has ever attended the Nationals that has maintained more cadets contacting our office to ask how he's doing and how the team is doing. It is an honor to have Mr. Evan Howard, former Black Knights driller and color guard commander, to present Major Graves his induction into the Military Drill Hall of Fame. Reggie Bagley, could you please step forward? Now, at the challenge level the other night, Chief Master Sergeant Frank Killebrew from Oxon Hill High School was presented his Drill Hall of Fame induction to a standing ovation. After a 25-year junior ROTC instructor and multiple-time national champion, Chief Master Sergeant Killebrew from Oxon Hill High School recognized last night he was the face of drill for the Air Force throughout the eastern United States. The name Oxon Hill High School immediately caused people to stop and run to go watch their drill areas, and this was for decades. His work there was unbelievable. I cannot tell you how much of a pleasure it is to know that man and to see what the work he's done, especially because I'm from Rockville, so I got to hear about Oxon Hill all the time. They were the big stuff. So Reggie, thank you very much for coming this evening, and again, all of our best to Chief Master Sergeant. Master Gunnery Sergeant Douglas Dunlop and Fern Creek High School, please step forward. Fern Creek High School has been a dominant force in military drill for 2 decades. Master Gunnery Sergeant Dunlop for years has maintained one of the finest overall Marine Corps Junior ROTC programs in the nation, not just drill teams. His training style is unique, and it has developed champions. His boys are always in the hunt for the national championship in demilitarized drill, and his ladies have been the reigning champions now for well over a decade. Top Dunlop is entrenched in the community and is well respected for his efforts on and off the drill floor. Here to present this Drill Hall of Fame award, former Fern Creek driller Keith Warren, to induct Master Gunnery Sergeant Douglas Dunlop into the Military Drill Hall of Fame. Our 7th inductee this evening, First Sergeant Christopher Borghese, please come to the stage. Roughly 3,000 judges have been a part of the many S&I-led military drill competitions during our history. There has never been a judge in the history of military drill that has been more impactful to the teams and the cadets than First Sergeant Chris Borghese. His reputation as a fair, impartial, knowledgeable, and unbiased judge was above reproach. His steely glare would make cadets squirm without ever raising his voice. Cadets waited in line to enter his inspection room for 10 years, much like you wait in line to ride the tallest roller coaster. You knew you were going to be scared out of your mind, but when you were done, you wanted to ride it again. This love and respect was never more apparent than when First Sergeant Borghese retired from the Marines here on this very stage to thunderous applause, unheard of before and maybe never to be heard again. Tonight, Master Gunnery Sergeant Andrew Johnson, our senior Marine Corps judge and former judging partner, will induct First Sergeant Borghese into the National Drill Hall of Fame. Our next inductee, Mr. Donovan White, please step forward. As you can imagine, many of the positions in the Drill Hall of Fame require a lifetime of work. It is very difficult for an individual driller, especially a cadet driller or other driller, to maintain a body of work that would get on the Drill Hall of Fame. But without question, the most recognized and innovative driller on the planet is Mr. Donovan White. As modest as he is talented, Mr. White is the drill master of the Kings Guard drill team and the role model for many young drillers. His drill is best described as controlled fury, blending both power and style in a way that is best described as mesmerizing. It is my pleasure this evening to have Mr. Paul Naki, director of the Kings Guard, to come forward to present Mr. White his induction into the Drill Hall of Fame. Our last inductee of the evening, Mr. Abdullah Ramazan, please step forward. Never in the history of military drill has one person had such a huge influence on military drill with a rifle, as a teacher and a mentor, and also as a benefactor. Mr. Al-Ramazan made a name for himself at Valor Forge Military Academy, driving his team to heights they had never seen previously nor since. He graduated high school and continued his support of drill through the production of massive projects featuring cadets, video works entitled Devoted and Echo, as well as the Drill Jungle website, which is undergoing a huge relaunch soon. Mr. Al-Ramazan has contributed hundreds of thousands of dollars directly to teams in need, despite a busy family life, a wife and beautiful children, as well as to make these items here at the Nationals more special for all of the drillers of all services. He's also contributed thousands of dollars for the scholarships, as well as his initiation of the ISIS World Drill Championships and the prize money that he sponsors every year for the past 10 years. The staging and, of course, everything here, a lot of what you see here, is through the initiation of what Mr. Al-Ramazan has produced. He's too modest to say this. He's contributed hundreds of thousands of dollars directly to teams that found they were short and needed money to attend. And he, of course, he wouldn't tell me this, and I had to find out from the teams, which he swore to secrecy, but I lied to them and I made him tell me anyway. Sorry. Mr. Al-Ramazan, it is my pleasure to have Samantha St. Clair, President of Sports Network International, present you for your induction into the National Drill Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, take a long look at this. This is an amazing chunk of history on stage at one time. Ladies and gentlemen of the 2012 inaugural class of the National Drill Hall of Fame.